gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. We are in Sadrith Mora. Is it sunset or sunrise? Sunset, because that's the west, isn't it? We are in Sadrith Mora, where we are about to join Great House Telvanni. Yes, we are. I can take these lanterns, I've just realised. I didn't realise. I thought those were just static lanterns that were just sort of there and that you couldn't take. I never bothered to look before. Anyway, we're in Sadrith Mora and we're going to join House Telvanni, but before we do that, I want to run back to Wolverine Hall because I want to go make a absorb health spell on target for shooting cliff razors with. I don't know why I didn't do this at the time, but it would be infinitely more useful than a touch spell, because if I'm within touching distance, I'm also within stabbing distance. And the number of times in previous episodes where I've been fighting a difficult enemy and thinking, God, I wish I had some sort of ranged attack. And I can have a ranged attack now, and I didn't think to make one, so I don't know why I didn't do that. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna do first. I have this nagging suspicion I was going to do something else as well, but I forgot what it was. Oh well, never mind. I'm sure it'll come to me by the time this video's over and I'm halfway across the world. Anyway, thank you for all your feedback, by the way, on the little video I did in between this one and the last one, asking about mods and stuff. So, while I do this stuff, here I'll talk you through what decisions I've made on that front. The first one is... it's not really a decision at all, actually. But I've been informed that I do not have to... I do not have to make the decision about Rise of House Telvanni now. You can quite comfortably install it after you've become Archmage, and it will work just fine, is what I've been told, and so therefore I don't have to make that decision now. However, kind of mixed responses, but many of them erred on the side of, if you can make it work, please try, because it would be so damn perfect for your character. And I kind of agree. So I am going to try to, I think probably eventually, but since I don't have to install it now, I'm not going to. So, because that way we can safely get to the end of the House Telvanni quest line, save the game, draw a line under it, probably be the end of the volume or whatever of the Let's Play, and be like, yeah, okay, that's good, that's done. Then I can install Rise of House Telvanni, and if it causes problems, then it's no big deal. We can just roll back to where we were after having finished House Telvanni and do whatever else instead. That, in my mind, makes a lot more sense. Now, a lot of people also mentioned another mod called Uvirith's Legacy, and I won't spoil really what it does for now if you've never played House Telvanni, but anyway. It was a mod that I tried using before, in the stream I did prior to starting this volume of the LP, and it crashed the game every time I tried to use it, but the problem was that I was using a compatibility patch for it to work with Tamriel Rebuilt that was out of date, and you don't actually need that patch, it just adds some additional functionality if you're using Tamriel Rebuilt. But what I've done is I've removed it from the load order, and now we are officially now running with Uvirith's Legacy installed, and the game obviously, as you can see, has not crashed when loading, so that is good. Target, that's what we want. I'm going to go 50 points. I'll mess around. For 1 second, price 73, spell chance 77, points cost 10. $45. No half measures. I'm just going to go with the full 50, I think. So anyway, that's what we've done. That's what I have done. I have installed it. I think I'll make a weaker version of this too. Actually. So that's what I've done. I've installed it and we're running with it. What I also did is I installed Rymash, the sort of like mod and game tweaking tool thing, like the one you get for Oblivion as well. I forget the name of Rybash, I think it was. I installed that as well, and I did some housekeeping stuff. I did the sort of clean and repair thing on the save game for the LP, just to delete all the nasty bits that could cause the save game to become corrupted. So I've done that as well. So I've dusted the cobwebs out of the save game while I was at it, and that's essentially all I've done, basically. In case you were curious, I have installed Uvirith's Legacy, and there we go. I have installed Uvirith's Legacy, and I have cleaned up the save game, which will be a sigh of relief for many people, I think. And in addition to that, I've decided that I probably will use Rise of House Telvanni, but I'm not installing it yet because I don't have to. So there you go. Right. I want to try this out. Ranged leech health. Although first... Hello there. Oh dear. It works alright. Nice. Alright, good stuff. Where's my robe of alteration? One of my 2 robes of alteration. I want to get that magicka back. So, those are the decisions I have made, and we will be sticking with them, obviously. So hopefully that satisfies everybody, including myself. And that's what we're going to do going forward, basically. So, onwards. We will continue with our goals, which at the moment include joining Great House Telvanni and increasing our restoration magic, which I forgot to check. That was the thing I forgot. That was the thing that... That was the thing I forgot. I forgot to check if they trained in restoration. No, they don't. God damn it. Alright. Star vision back on, just so the viewers at home can see what we're doing. But otherwise there will be endless complaints. Endless complaints of it's so dark, I can't see anything, Dave. Have you tried not watching on a mobile phone in broad daylight? Just out of curiosity. But no, seriously though. I have the amulet of Star Vision for a reason. At the end of the day. What I need to do at some point, actually, is go back to the Tower of Death. It probably has a name that I've forgotten, but I just call it the Tower of Death. You may recall there's a tower on an island in Lake Amaya, I think it is, down in the Ascadian Isles region, near Vivek, and we went in there, and I noped the fuck out of there as soon as we got down to the basement, and it got pitch black and stuff. I got attacked by undead creatures and things. But we should probably go back there, actually. I think we're more than well equipped to deal with that place. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Famous last words and all that. Anyway, so yeah, I think we should go there. At some point. Next time I'm in the region, we will do it. In the meantime, we shall have to go into the council house here and have a chat with whoever it is we need to have a chat with. Hello. Who are you? There's a vine in the way that's not me. Right.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Daleen Arvel. Hello. I'd like to join. I must speak with one of the mouths. The Telvanni mouths are in the main council house. You mean through here? I guess so. Okay. Interesting. You look like the most important one here. I'm going to talk to you. I refuse to be... That's more like it. I am Malum Ryan, the mouth of Archmagister Gothrin. I'm a mouth in House Telvanni. I speak the words of my patron here in the Telvanni Council. Tell me about the house. One of the great houses with value, talent, knowledge, and initiative. Perhaps you would like to join. First, tell me about Archmagister Gothrin. He's my patron. If you have business with him, you may find him in Tellarune. Okay. You may be a worthy candidate. Would you like to join? Absolutely. Are you certain? Remember that once you join, you cannot join any other great house. Perhaps you would like to hear our rules. Very well, you may tell me the rules. We trust all members of House Telvanni to use their own judgment. If you steal from another Telvanni but still live, then clearly you deserve whatever you stole. Murdering your opponents by magic or treachery is the traditional way of settling disputes. If you win, then clearly your argument has more merit. You may be expelled, as in any other great house, but most Telvanni will not care or even know about it. Does this appeal to you? Does a bear shit in the woods? You are now a member of House Telvanni. Welcome, hireling Fathis Ulvin. When you are ready, speak with me about your chores and your advancement in House Telvanni. All matters of advancement below the rank of wizard are taken care of by Vera Rainim. Please speak to him about advancement at the Telvanni Council House in Port Telvannis. Come again? What? That's a bit of a trip. Crikey. What, he got any jobs to do then? Archmagister Gothrin has some questions for Baladas Demnivani. Will you speak with Baladas and ask him 3 questions? Baladas Demnivani lives in Arvsdrellen, which is in Nessus. You can use the Mages Guild teleport service to get to Aldruin, and then take a Salt Strider to there. Go there and ask him about the disappearance of the dwarves, Dwemer artifacts, and the Dwemer language. You do not have to get an answer from him, simply asking the 3 questions is enough. Yes, this is one of the 3 questions. Yes, this is one of the 3 questions, and that is one of the 3 questions. Very well. I shall do this thing. Any of you got jobs for me? Raven Omain. Mistress Dratha. She's my patron, I'm a mouth in the council. If you have personal business with her, you may find her in Telmora. Dainali Dren, Mistress Dratha's alchemist, needs 5 portions of muck. Oh no. No, madam, no. No. Not going through that again. Muck Quest will not have a sequel. Mistress Thorana. She is my patron in House Telvanni and I am her mouth. She can be difficult at times. Be very careful if you must speak with her. Mistress Thorana has requested that someone deliver her new clothes to her. I will pay 1,000 drakes to anyone willing to deliver her new clothes. Take this skirt and deliver it to Mistress Thorana. She lives in Telbranora and can be eccentric at times. Take these armed CV intervention scrolls. Don't hesitate to use them if Thorana becomes difficult. Uh-huh. Yes, Vera Ranim in Port Telvannis. So basically what they're saying is, for those of you who've not been keeping score, what she's saying is, if we want to get promoted, we have to go all the way over here. I'm looking into my crystal ball, and I am foreseeing a trip to the mainland in our future. Well, that's kind of cool, actually. I was, I've been looking for an excuse to go there, frankly, and now I've just been given one. I am Aurora Uvulus, the mouth of Master Neloth. Master Neloth, you say? Yes, he is my patron, and I represent him on the Telvanni Council. Master Neloth lives in the Tower of Telnaga, here in Sadrith Mora. What do you want? I believe we've spoken with him before. He needs 5 portions of slowed soap. Does he want 5 bear asses while he's at it? Yes, Master Neloth needs 5 portions of slowed soap to help with his research. Here are 500 drakes. You can keep what is left after you purchase the slowed soap. No, I don't have any. Master Nailus is venerable and patient, but he will not wait forever. Let's see.
Haven't I heard of you?
I better be able to find some at the nearest alchemist,
Kill
otherwise you
that
can forget
dwarf.
about it. And
Those
so can
boots
Master
are
Nailus.
lovely.
Galos Methandis. I am Galos Methandis, mouth of Master Orion. Orion. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that, frankly. In my head, I always used to pronounce it Master Arian, but now that I read it out loud, Orion would work almost better. I'm not sure. Anyway, Master Orion, I'm going to probably alternate the entire time, is my patron. He lives in the new Telvanni city of Telvos. Master Arian's tower is near Voss. Take a boat to Voss and head west. Alright. Any chores? Master Arian wants a message delivered to Divathir. Would you like to carry his coded message? Or would you carry this coded message? Coded message, you say? My patron Master Arian wants this coded message delivered to Divathir. He lives in Telfir. You might need some help getting there. Why not take these potions of water walking? What kind of conjurer of cheap tricks do you take me for? I could water walk all by myself, thank you very much. And these potions of healing, and perhaps a few potions of swift swim as well, if Divathir responds to this message, please deliver his response back to me. Well. Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's like a viewing gallery. Okay. What the fuck? Alright, that was a bit weird. I'll just float my way down here, shall I? Hello again. I'm just going to carry on this way. Do a bit of exploring while we're here. Kind of claustrophobic, aren't they, these Telvanni places, I've got to say. Well, hello there. Interesting. You must be some sort of enchanter. As it turns out, you are. Blunt weapon, enchant, and an armor. Now, that is a curious combination. Do you have anything worth having? I feel like maybe not, although... No, you probably don't buy potions, do you? You got some black and soul gems, though. That's useful to know. No, I'm keeping that extravagant ring, aren't I? I already decided that. Although you can have the expensive amulet. Enjoy. You? What do you do? Dire noise. Lightning bolt. Storm hand. Summon storm atronach. Hello. Probably pretty good. I doubt I can cast it very easily though. Tenor's hop toad. Bit redundant, really, when you've got boots of levitating, frankly, but... Third barrier and fourth barrier. I'll take that. I'll take that. And I will take that. Hemorrhaging money when I need to acquire more for training, but hey. Spells are spells. And they're ones that I can, in theory, cast at some point. Summon Storm Atronach. Oh gosh, yes. Well, I don't have enough magic for that right now, actually. Turns out. Now, I've been told that what I really should be doing to increase my magicka pool is not get enchanted items of Fortify Magicka, but rather get enchanted items of Fortify Intelligence. Assuming I can get intelligence to go above 100, and I think I can, that would be the way to go. Now, I happen to know that the Mentor's Ring is located in that place near Sedanim where we found the Lich. Now, unfortunately, I can't remember if I went in and got it. I know I went in there, found the Lich, and ran for my life out again, but I can't remember whether or not I went back to get it. If I didn't, I should probably go there and get it. However, we are effectively throwing role-playing entirely out of the window at this point, if we decide to do so. Because there's pretty much no reason for us to go there, from an in-character perspective. Actually, no, there is. There is. I've just thought of a reason. Haha, I'm a genius. You know what? I don't think we ever went back and picked up the skooma we left there. Inside, we stashed it in a log or something. I can't exactly remember. We might have to have a little look around for it. But I stashed a load of skooma inside an inn, and we never went back for it. And since we need money, maybe we should go there, try and find our skooma stash, and sell it to Ravir in Balmora. And while we are in Seydanin, we shall have a light bulb moment, and we shall remember, oh yes, there was that tomb that I went into that had a lich in it. I reckon I could probably kill that lich now. He must be guarding something good. That's what we're going to do next. That's exactly what we're going to do next. And then, then we'll Siltstrader our asses up to Nesis, go have a chat with Mr. Baladas, and, then we'll come back here, and then we'll worry about, visiting Mr. Devathfear, wherever he is. He's around this way, this area somewhere, I think. Oh no, there he is, Telfear. We'll worry about that, and we'll worry about visiting Mistress Thorana. I have a feeling that encounter might not end very well for Mistress Thorana. But I won't spoil it. Now, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was looking for my robe of alteration. So I can see what the spellcast chance is on the Storm Atronach thing when I've got enough magicka to actually cast it. Costs 60 magicka to cast, you see. So it's like almost all my magicka. So I'm guessing the chances are fairly low. 34%, yeah, not brilliant at all. So, but we've got it. What I could do is I could go spell making and then make a less powerful version of it, like 30 seconds on self, which would probably be a lot more feasible. So there's that. You do spell making? It just so happens you do. Summon Storm Atronach self for 30 seconds. That would give us a spell chance of 56, and it costs half to cast. We could lower that to 20 seconds if we were feeling cheeky, and then it would actually be feasible to use. However, still not feasible enough for my liking. So, we'll leave that for now. See the old save game macro kicking in there. Alright. And what do you do? That's a nice glove. I bet it's magical, isn't it? Along with your robe. Welcome to our fair town, Fathazulv, and if you're new to Sadrithmore, I'm sure you'll see much that puzzles you. Do you have any questions? I do. Can you train me with restoration? No, I didn't think so. Right, I'm out of here. See ya. What about you? Good grief. You have lots of potion-related topics. Toxic potions. Potions with undesirable effects. They are not available commercially, and when found, usually represent clumsy or ill-informed attempts to make useful potions by unskilled alchemists. Toxic potions include, interesting, muck. Muck is the damp, fibrous slime from crushed muck sponge plants that grow in the West Gash and on Azura's coast. Unless properly prepared in the native manner, it is mildly toxic. What are you got to say about Naloth? If you want to speak to Master Nail, he's in the upper tower of Telnaga. There's a west-facing entrance from the upper terrace. I suppose you could get there from the Great Hall or Upper Hall, but it's confusing, and you'll still have to fly. From the west-facing upper terrace, yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Slowed soap. Slowed soap? Anis Saloth might have some. Her shop is on the north side of town, next to Faeryn's hole in the wall. Jolly good. One of you actually provided me with something useful. In this case, information. Where does that go? Council House Chambers. Good grief. A temple in a House Telvanni town? I am surprised. I don't think this place works with CV intervention, by the way. It doesn't count as a temple as far as that's concerned.
Me. I can tell.
Yeah, you're all a bunch of temple priests down here? Well, I never. I don't have any diseases on me, do I? No, good. Where's this lead? The Hermitage. Oh my. That looks like a very deep pool. I don't think I want to fall in there. Hello. Who are you and what are you doing down here? I oversee the construction of strongholds for House Telvanni. You do not have enough rank in House Telvanni to have your own stronghold. You cannot build you a stronghold until you've been appointed as the mouth of one of the Telvanni councillors. A stronghold, you say? That is interesting. I was born and raised in Port Telvannis, where I studied and trained in Telvanni construction techniques. All the Telvanni Hlairan except me are still in that area. I came to Sadrith Mora at the invitation of Archmagister Gothram. He needed to replace the last stronghold builder after he was executed for treason against House Telvanni and asked Port Telvannis to send their best. I had a rival who thought she deserved this place, but she came down suddenly with a rare disease. She blamed me, but no proof. Magnificent. Telvanni construction. There's a lot I can tell you, hireling. Not all, of course, unless you want to become my apprentice and prove yourself worthy of it. Telvanni towns are mostly organic, of course, and can be grown from a single spore. When one considers the grand scale of the resultant towers in which our Telvanni councillors and elders reside, one begins to understand our sheer mastery of sorcery. However, a single spore on its own is not enough for one to grow such a spectacular city. Spores require a magical catalyst in order to spur their remarkable growth. That is usually grand soul gems filled with appropriately powerful souls for the endeavour. Naturally, this aspect of construction is much more dangerous than a more pedestrian gathering of wood and stone. The spore is carefully seeded along with the soul gems and supervised over a long period of time. Within a matter of days, a small number of mushrooms will have risen up from the site. Then one well-versed in Telvanni construction will visit the burgeoning fungus and, through means that must remain a Telvanni secret, allow the mushroom access to the power held within the gems it has grown around. We can control the growth rate of the fungus by determining the degree of energy flow from the gems, explaining why new cities can sprout rapidly, while older ones remain more static. It is at this point that the simplistic familiar mushroom shape begins to change into our Telvanni design. Even with the passive flow of power from the gem, it takes many craftsmen and architects to coax the fungus into creating the tiny buds that we will eventually later mold into large pods that can then be hollowed out for use as Telvanni housing. Those familiar with the lesser fungi of Morrowind might wonder how sturdy such a structure can be. The great mushrooms do not rely on accumbency to support themselves, and they can coexist well with other structures, unlike most plants. Telvos is a good example. I was in charge of construction for Telvos. Master Arian had his own definite ideas for what he wanted, though, which is why it's quite different from most Telvanni towers. It was his right to make changes. Whether I agree with those changes is another topic for a later discussion. Right. God, she's got loads of topics. We may have to come back and discuss more of these things with you at some point. Can you tell me about Archmagister Gothram? Why'd you ask? I fully support his work to root out foreign influences from House Telvanni. Yes, I do. I'm not looking to be executed as another spy. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'll be going. I'm sure we will meet again. I like that there even is a even though there's a temple here, they've decided to just bung them down here in the basement. Completely out of sight. Right. You know what? It'd be really quick. Really much quicker if I just did this. Boom. Right, I believe if we go upstairs, we will find the Mages Guild. Yep, and from here, we can get ourselves teleported. I would like to go to Balmora. Hello, everyone. Long time no see, I know. Just coming. Actually, one of you's got to offer training and restoration. Actually, maybe some of those temple guys back in the basement there would have. Now that I think about it. Ooh. There we go, Chandra Musgob. Yes, you've been quite helpful, and if there's more you want to know, please ask. Restoration. Yes. Okay. Trading time. I'm going to be spending a lot of gold on this. Alright, I've got about 2,500 left now. Oh, exactly 2,500 left as it turns out. And that will do for now. But our restoration skill is now 21. Which is a hell of a lot better than it was before. So should mean we can actually cast a few basic restoration spells, which is nice. Beetle finding spell. Not a lot, but you know, a few. The guy, common disease. That's apparently quite a difficult one to do, it would seem. Let's just cure blight disease. Dun 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 dun. Heal companion. Use cantrip. Oh yeah, I forgot to make those. I made those cantrip spells to train my skills up. Never really bothered with them in the end, though, did I? Bit of a pain, really. That's a useful one. It's a reasonable-ish spell chance on it. Not particularly expensive magicka-wise either. Maybe I should make a restoration cantrip. Actually, that would probably be a good idea. If I could just remember to use the damn thing. Also, a paralysis spell that was actually a bit longer in duration would be nice. More like 5 seconds rather than 3, that'd be a bit more feasible. But spell cost and chance is going to go out of control. Paralysis is apparently like a really powerful spell, it would seem. Generate. Soul extraction. There's now a 32% chance on that, as opposed to like a 1% chance or whatever it was before, so that's an improvement for sure, but still not enough. Still, we're headed in the right direction. One of you's got to have some spell-making facilities. I believe it's you, isn't it? Yeah. Restoration, cantrip. Restore health. Self. 1 point. How big can we make it? There we go. 2. 1 to 2. Still have it cost 1. Only a 54% chance as well for a spell. That teeny weeny. Maybe I should try a different effect, like resist poison. Nope. I think they're all equally bad, aren't they, really? Modify attribute. Strength. Yeah, no, it's 54 is like the base chance, really. Job done. The sound's kind of annoying. I think this is probably why I stopped using them. Well, we're back in Balmora, although we're not staying for long. We are going to take the Sunstrider to Sethandas. I mean, we could walk there, but why walk when you can ride, as they say? Oh, his Revere's shop will be coming back there soon as well. Oh, Balmora, will you ever not be laggy? Even on my bloody computer. Take me to Sethandas. Alright. Really, we actually could do with finding this skoomer, actually, because I've spent a huge amount of gold on training now. So... I can't remember if, like, the skill goes up if you fail to cast the spell. Like, obviously it goes up more if you succeed, but I think it also goes up a bit if you fail. Oh, what a pigsty, really. Right. Aha, I see it. There you are. Moon Sugar and Miskuma. Alright. I forget, is there a place to stay here in Sethandas? I don't think there is there? I don't believe there is. It's just it's the middle of the night. You know? Don't really want to wander off into the swamp in the middle of the night if I can help it, but... well, we're going to do it anyway. Because there's nowhere to rest here, and I don't believe... Do I have my bedroll with me? I don't think I do. I think bloody Julan's got the bedroll somewhere. Hey, restoration skill increase. There we go, see? It's working. Working. Slowly but surely. Right. Let's see. Luckily, I have this amulet that is allowing me to see where I'm going, otherwise I'd be so lost right now. Oh, skeleton over there. Hello, sir. You look awfully familiar. Uh-oh. Hello, thing. Rotworm. I remember you, yes. Got a disease from one of you once, didn't I? There's a cliff racer over there, so I'm going to equip this. Oops. Actually, I really should be using this thing more often. I keep forgetting. Longblade's another thing I need to train up a bit. Oh dear. Take that, crab. Where'd that cliff racer go? There you are, you devil. Oh, I could get used to that. I really could. That is useful. Right. I believe it's round here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, bugger. Well, just gonna get my feet wet. Ugh. Is it all around here, perhaps? Hello, bullnetch. I'll leave you alone if you leave me alone. Oh dear. Oh. Hello. There we go. Cast when strikes. It's not been doing it, has it? Not been doing any frost damage with this thing, even though it's supposed to cast when strikes, but whatever. Right. Use that again, and... ranged leech. Ah, I see the place is repopulated. There, Mr. Spider. Oh, I missed. Okay, what? Spiders that growl when they die. It's quite funny. Hello. Ooh, that's not bad. Take that. Scarabs. That's new. That was another one. I'm not even going to try and use magic on you. I'm just going to stab you. You're too small. Got scarabs everywhere. God, this is even worse than the average beetle. Hello, Mr. Exquisite Ring, I'll take that. Bit of casual grave robbing, why not? Fine way to spend a Friday night. Right. I'm just going to stand here for a minute, get my fatigue back. How much is that? That's 69. No, that's 10 to cast. 10 points to cast versus the Great Leech Health, which is 7. Which does the same amount of damage, except on touch. So, it's a little bit more expensive to cast, but not much more expensive to cast. Well, he's in there. Something's in there. I can hear him. I hear footsteps. I do. This dude has got health. But he was no match. That just shows you how far we've come. It's also a bit of a relief because it means that I did not in fact come here and forget. Alright. Lord Bryn. In a chest. I know for a fact there's actually a key for this chest in that urn. However, in the interest of training a bit of magic, I'm going to unlock this with a spell. Well, we've got that, but I might have something a bit weaker than that. Yep, knock. I should level up, apparently. Nice. Amulet of Stamina. Gosh, well, that's actually reasonably useful. An exquisite earth ring. Now, let's deal with this trapped urn. Aha! Got you in the end.
We have the key to Lord Brent's chest and the Mentor's Ring. Value 8,000, constant effect. Fortify intelligence, 10 points on self. You know what? I distinctly recall that being much more powerful. That was like 30 points on self, if I recall, I think. So that is a bit disappointing, quite frankly, but nevertheless, I shall wear it. Because it's better than nothing. However, yes, that is a bit poor. Oh dear. Well, there's a reason I have 2 of these robes. Not even worth my time. Did I just check this? Oh, yeah. Right. I am done with this place. I wonder if I should be collecting these. I could sell them. They're worth 60 each, but I feel like black soul gems are a finite resource, and I should not be wasting them. Quite honestly. They're not something you can manufacture as far as I can tell, so you just have to take them where you can find them. Which means I probably shouldn't just be selling them for fun. As a green glowing thing moving along there. Don't know what you are. Don't particularly want to find out. I think it's like a netch, but it's green. You know what? I actually kind of am curious now. Something wants me dead. What? Who dares? Oh my god! Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. It's a fucking land drag. I'm in trouble. Alright. Oh my goodness me. Wow. Kids, this is why you don't go into the swamp at night. Thanks for the dreg wax. That reminds me I need to buy slowed soap from the trader in Sandra, and I forgot to buy it before I left. Never mind, we'll be going back there. It's not a big deal. Grom? The hell's the Grom? It's worth 50 though, so I'm taking it. A dreg claw. Armor rating 47. What is it though? Oh, it's a gauntlet. It looks completely ridiculous. No. That isn't happening. But nevertheless, I shall sell it, even though, like, it's got a ludicrous armor rating. But yes, no, that's quite silly indeed. I'm not wearing that. I'm not running around doing Mr. Krabs impressions. It's not happening. This green netch, on the other hand. You, I find curious indeed. I should really just, like, let's see. What the? Why am I not wearing that? Oh, because I've got this amulet of star vision. That's why I'm not wearing that. I don't think I even have that anymore. I don't see it in my inventory anywhere, so. Right. I need hotkeys. That's what I need. Magic menu item. One of you going to be my robe of alteration. One of my robes of alteration, at least. You, oops, you are going to be ranged lesser. No, actually, you'll be ranged greater. You're ranged lesser, so that is 7 and 8. We'll equip those, and 9 will equip the robe of alteration. That saves a lot of faffing. You there. For heaven's sake. And look, I'm restoring my health by doing this as well. It's awesome. This thing has got health. Oh dear. Pissed off a mud crab apparently. Oh. Very well, I shall finish you off with a stab. A Venom Netch Betty. Well, I killed you out of pure curiosity. You don't have anything useful. Nevertheless, I wanted to find out what it was. There's a little dock with a boat here. Huh. And there's a tomb over there. Alright. You know what? Oh, and here's a dead tax collector. Heck are you? A wood sprite. Good heavens. The battle music has not in fact ceased, so... Is there a pissed off slaughterfish trying to kill me, is that it? A few of them about, look. Oh god. You're a big crab. The swamp is full of lots of nasty creatures today. Ugh. A dread crab. Really, seriously, what is it? What wants me dead? Oof. Okay, there was something in the mud that wanted to kill me, and I can't see it. That's a big fucking fish. Look at that thing. What the heck? I don't think it works. The water is in the way. That is a big fish. Come here, I want to kill you. Slaughter shark. Okay. Something down there. Or is it just a reflection? It's a little seahorse, that's what it is. Right. Bloodwing. So what, you're like a magic cliff racer? A cliff racer that can cast spells? That's a horrifying concept. Oh dear. Oh dude, just ran out. No, 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 no. Nope. I'm getting a lot of mileage out of my magic today, I've got to say. Right, who is it now? What is it wants to kill me now? Pfft, fuck you. Hello there. Oh dear. You almost went with wasting the magic on ectoplasm. Nah. Oh. I shall make a donation, why not? Fellows, indwelling. What does that give you? Fortify Magicka. Oh, nice. Oh, weird. Oh no, my robes are out of charge. Oh. Unlimited power. I love it. I love being able to strike things down from a distance now. It's awesome. Cost me Magica, but it's awesome. Blood belt. Fire petal, guarhide, hackle leaf. Do. Where's Knock? There you are. Oh, another black soul gem. Amulet of locking. Don't really need it. I've got a locking spell, which I keep forgetting to use on my hideout now that I think about it. Right. Since I don't have my bedroll, well, I don't really need it, do I? I can just pretend I've got my bedroll, because you can rest, aren't you, when you're not in a public place? I think I shall rest here until the morning, before going back out into the swamp full of horrifying creatures. Something is rotten in the heart of Morrowind, I tell you. The wildlife here has become monstrous and more deadly as the days have gone by, and it's unsettling, frankly. Even I, an Outlander, can tell this point that something's just not right in the state of Vardenfell. Yes. I think I'll rest down here. Yes, I'll rest down here next to the Whispering Ass Pit. I mean, Ass Pit? Ass Pit! It's a pit full of asses! Oh, God. English language, hard. Maybe I'll try again next time.